everybody. Hope you're having a good evening this evening. I'm about to make a recipe I want to share with you as part of a collaboration from my friend Anita, who is hosting it over at Chit. And I'm going to put her link below, and I'm going to put a lot of other people's links below who are all participating in this collab. Now, this collab is supposed to, the goal was to make a Weight Watcher friendly, kid friendly, family friendly recipe that everybody's going to love, and that also might be helpful for maybe those who are starting back to school again. So to me, that means something simple, easy, nutritious, that's also going to work for all of us. And for me, that doesn't necessarily mean it's always going to be super low in points, you know what I mean? But it's going to be nutritious, it's going to be able to carry you throughout the day. For me, a lot of times that means oatmeal in the morning, which my kids love. But I often don't have, if my kids are, now they're homeschooled, but I remember when I was taking them to school, we had to be there super early. I wanted them to have something good, but I didn't have a lot of time to make it. So after poring over different recipes and ideas of what can I bring to this collab, I settled on something that seems ridiculously simple, but at the same time, very, very helpful. So many times there are people who make overnight oats, and they use, the mason jars, and they'll soak them overnight, so then they're cold in the morning, but they're soft. And I guess you can heat them up if you want to, but I don't think people usually do. Okay, so what I settled on was a real quick recipe for overnight oats in the crock pot. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put together a real quick little apple cinnamon crock pot of oats that I can make overnight, and it'll be all ready in the morning. I will not have to make anything in the morning. It'll be all ready for the kids, and it'll be real nutritious. So anyway, let's get started with that. So what's going to go into this recipe is about 2 cups of oats. I keep mine in a Tupperware here. I'm going to have 2 cups of those. They're old-fashioned oats. I'm going to add it with 1.5 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. I'm going to peel all of these apples. These are gala apples, and normally I probably I would want the skins, but the kids don't like to eat the skins. So I'm going to peel them all, and then I'm going to dice them, and those are going to go in as well. I have 4 tablespoons of brown sugar here, not packed brown sugar, just 4 tablespoons. And then I have 2.5 cups of, let's see, I've got 1 cup of this unsweetened almond and coconut milk, and then the rest, 1.5 cups, is water, and that's going to be added. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of sea salt, and what else? This is so simple. And then I'm going to add maybe 2 tablespoons of this Earth Balance in the morning, but not right now. After we wake up and it's all done in the morning, then I'll add that. So this is all just going to go, it's very simple, it's very quick, it's going to be very helpful when you got to get the kids going to school, and this is already made. So let's get started. All right, so here we go. I'm going to add in, I've got my apples down here. I'm going to add in my oats. There's 1 cup, there's 2 cups. I'm just going to stir that around a little bit here. This is so easy, and I'm just looking forward to waking up and having this all complete. Now I'm going to have my brown sugar, my 4 tablespoons of brown sugar, my 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon, and I'm also going to add in my 1 teaspoon of salt here, and I'm just going to kind of spread that around. Ooh, it already smells so good. And you can add in, like a 1/3 or 1/2 cup of maple syrup if you want. Of course, that's going to raise your points. You could add in sugar-free syrup. And I think what I'm going to do is just leave it in the morning. If my kids want to sweeten it up, I can add some more brown sugar. So now I'm adding in my water and my milk. That's my 1 cup of unsweetened almond or coconut milk, something like that, and then I've got 1.5 cups of water. I'm just going to spread that around, and this is going to be in the slow cooker on low for about, I want to say about 7 hours. So in the morning, I'll turn it off. Show you what it looks like then. And it is totally ready this morning. Look at that. Look at that beautiful golden color. Really nice. Just wake up and it is done. Very hot. Look at that. Beautiful. I've got just enough here for all of my kids. I'm going to dress it. I might put a little flaxseed meal on mine and a little creamer because I use a little vanilla creamer. But everything's done and it's so good. So if you want to sweeten it up a little bit more than this, go right ahead. It looks absolutely amazing and it tastes good. It's just sweet enough. So everybody is having their breakfast at the breakfast bar, and I think that it's a unanimous yes, right guys?
Yay!
Be like, now my husband, I gave him a sneak peek this morning. I was excited about it because it was good, and I actually fed him while he was still in bed. I gave him a few spoons and he loved it, so he's having more now. Now, as far as the points go, I added it up in the Weight Watchers app, and if you, it makes 5 servings, and it's supposed to be 1 heaping cup per serving, and it comes out to be 5 points a serving if you're not adding the buttery spread at the end. But with the buttery spread, the 2 tablespoons at the end, right before serving, that's going to bring it up to 6 points per cup. So it's very good, and the longer you cook it, it'll kind of brown a little bit more, but the stuff that sticks to the pan is like, trust me, it's like just as good as the stuff that's in it. It's like a bread pudding. It's so rich. I was very, very surprised at the deep flavor of something so simple, of what it could have. But anyway, it's definitely worth it. I think next time what I'm gonna do is probably double the recipe, just because, you know, we got a lot of guys here and I like it too, and I think we just need more of it. So anyway, I hope you try it out. It's a great recipe for back to school, you know, to just cook and be ready in the morning and not have to sweat about it. So anyway, I hope you try it. Love you guys, and I will see you next time.